everybody, welcome back to the channel. Good morning. I've come up to Hamilton this morning, and you know what? So far, I'm having a great morning up here. The weather feels good, the humidity's lower, the temperature's lower, all before we get smacked in the face with a little bit of heat. Starting tomorrow, I believe, and going on into the weekend. That's going to become further my problem, especially on Saturday, but that is neither here nor there right now. Right now, we've had a couple trains. I caught one cool thing is I caught Connorsville just running 3 locomotives over there coming across. That's really cool. I never really catch Connorsville. I've only caught them a couple times up here in Hamilton. So to catch them doing that, that's really, really neat. And there is a heritage unit coming up on one of the trains that I'm waiting on right now. And you know, just having a good morning up here all together. I really love it. And you know, once I get what I need or what I want, I'm gonna head back towards the house and we'll see what it is. It's not too late in the morning. It's about 10 something. We're doing some real good. We're making real good time. We're having some good time up here. All right, everybody. Once those trains get here, I'll get her rolling. Stay tuned. Well, good morning, everybody from Hamilton, Ohio. I just parked just in time to catch this guy here. So let's enjoy it, shall we? Well, I'm glad I was down here when he blew his horn. That was loud, man. Look at that. Pressurized, hot, 3257. I haven't even got set up or got my radios turned on or nothing. Just kind of got to Hamilton because I had to stop at a Wawa and get myself some lunch. Yikes. That old Santa Fe car right there. That's cool. Lake Erie, Franklin, and Clarion Railroad Company. Check that out. That is cool. Guessing that flange greaser don't matter this morning. Yeah, looks like we got a long one here. Limestone slurry. Comes one of those multi-compartmental tank cars. Wonder if it's all carrying something different in each compartment. Yes, it is. Steel plates. Ingots coming up behind it. This guy is definitely not obeying the 10-mile-an-hour speed limit through here. And there's the end of the train coming. GPU coming through. Our Buckeye freight railing says you got to push her on the back. Working hard. Alrighty-o, that's the first one of the morning. Get back in the truck, turn the radio on. We're gonna head back over that way and see what we can get. Stay tuned. Well, I got caught. 26C. I got caught. Wonder if I can beat this guy to Somerville. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think I could beat this guy to Somerville. At the end of him, I'd have to tear it up because once he's going to clear Hamilton and clear New Miami, boy, he's going to turn and burn. So I heard on the radio is where it was, so I tried to make it over as quick as I could. But Hamilton has some egregiously long lights. Like, there's no reason for the length of them. Especially at like Dayton Street. There's a light at Dayton Street in the suburbs about a block away, 2 blocks away from here. There's no reason for it to be that long. There's barely any traffic on Dayton Street, but hey, whatever. I'm not a traffic engineer or whatever the heck they call them. So, you know. Piggyback trailers or whatever or cars or whatever they call them with trailers on them. this parking lot here since the sun is to my back. There's a lot of Amazon trailers. There's a whole lot of them. And there's the end. Alrighty, folks, there we go. I'm gonna get parked here, and there's the construction, folks. Alrighty, stay tuned. Oh, all right, everybody. Excuse me, man. All right, everybody. I've come over to a little park in Hamilton. That's right along the Indy sub here. Connorsville's coming. I believe he said light engines, but I don't really get to catch Connorsville a whole lot over here, so I thought I would come over here and catch it. Got some workers behind me doing some good work here. Here they come. If they're just locomotives or not, it'll still be pretty cool to see. Yep, just locomotives, but no worries, still pretty cool to see. Get over back to the main part of Hamilton. NS 122 is over there, and I'm missing that. But CSX 507 is on its way down. Let's try to catch that. Keep it right here. Well, this is what's left of NS 122. I'm gonna put this window up. Lock my doors. There's the reason. There's a dude pacing back and forth over there. He was pretty rough. So, just for my own safety for right now. Hamilton can be kind of rough sometimes. Oh, buddy. What we got here, man? We got a Southern Belle. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's head back over to where we need to be. Stay tuned. Well, folks, I know this is not optimal for viewing here because the sun is right there, but I'm trying to keep it behind this telephone pole because M507 is coming down. They're going to take the NS. Okay, they're right there. That's M507. Now, there's a CSX coming up. That's M558. And I'm not going to say what's on M558. You guys are just going to have to find out for yourselves. It'll be here soon. You might get a meet. There he goes. Not working very hard. He's got to slow down into that turn. Unlike those two NS trains that we saw. But, you know, hey, whatever. Now, like I said, M558 should be coming up track 1. This guy's on track 2. We'll see how that works out. M558 is going on the NS. Or not 558, 507 is going on the NS. I'm pretty sure that's what I hear horn-wise. M558 is at Stockton about 10 minutes ago, so he's getting closer. Now, if I can get over to somewhere else to catch him, but I doubt it. Just because of the sun. Just trying to keep everything behind this telephone pole, and so far it's working. Loaded auto racks here. Look like there's some pickup trucks or some utility trucks on there. Nothing on the back, they're just the cabs and the chassis. I think I hear 558, I think. I'm kind of glad I moved. But I don't know, M507 might be pretty long. Race. And that other, I can't tell what that says. Look at that, oh, BNSF one, there ain't no tag on it that I can see on this side, or this NS one, or the CSX one behind it. I wonder if they cleaned all that off and they just put new paneling on there. Because like, look at this one right here, this TTX. Alright, there's nothing on there. Sorry about the sun, I'm trying to be good here. Trying to keep it out for you guys. Destro. There we go, that's a little better. Aramex. Boog. Hydrogen peroxide aqueous solutions stabilized. I believe that the color is if it reacts with oxygen. Blue reacts with water. Look at that. Solar panel on and everything. That's an old one. All these gondolas are really old. Here's the end of it. See if I can hop in the rig and hop in the truck and get to another position. There's Tibby on the back of that old gondola. All right. Let's see what we can do. Stay tuned. Well, I don't know what's going to cross there. I think something is going to cross. Martin Luther King over here. The gates went down, and the gates are going down over there where I just was. And we'll see. We had a couple gate runners over here, and I was shaking my head at one, and I was getting a stare down from one of them. Well, the gates have gone up, so I guess not. I don't know why M558 called an all stop. They have a high green here at Butler Street, so I don't know what the deal is. Keep waiting on them. Stay tuned, folks. All right, here we go. I don't know what we got coming, but we'll find out here in a moment. L309. Yeah, it's got the caboose at least. Yeah, there they go. L309 or Y101 or whatever. They Y's, L's, M's, F's, D's, whatever, man. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, gang. M558 just cleared the spot of the old Hamilton Depot. They call it that. They still refer to it as that. Little rail fan park there. That'd be great. It's just some blank spot for CSX, but looking good. Nice and shiny. All right. dropped the signal at Butler Street, so well on his way. Look at all these toothpicks. That's a lot of them. There's 3 cars of them. Well, there goes M558. Alrighty-o. Cool. Stay tuned, folks. Alright, everybody. I moved up to Waterworks. I was at Heaton Street, but there was some ballast saver guys there, so I didn't want to get in their way. I don't know what they were doing. So I came up here. The sun's about overhead now, so it's not too much of an issue. Boxcar. Anybody in there? seconds. There we go. I had trouble getting my zoom back, but I got it. All right, folks. And we got one more train coming, and I'm calling it a day. So stay tuned for that. All right, folks. The gates have gone off. Now, these gates are just cross buck and light protected. So flashers, cross bucks, that's it. That's all. It goes just to waterworks there and nothing else. But train we got coming is I-141. This will be my final train for today, I'm guessing. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I got some lunch in the truck, but I just want to go eat at a nice little shady park. Enjoy my afternoon. I'll go home after that, and I'll get this video. Get it made. Going over the defect detector there. They're just over 10,000 feet in length, I believe. That's what I heard them. Talking to the NS dispatcher, they'll probably put them on NS. As per usual. There's some of those high impact cylinders, and you got some diesel fuel or something in them, and oil maybe. 1990, no, ethanol? Yeah, ethanol, I believe. A lot of empties. They'll stop and work Queensgate Yard for CSX before continuing on to Jacksonville, Florida. I believe they work like 5 yards along the way between whether it's Willard or North Baltimore or whatever. Out of here, corn fly. Come some more containers. Yep, he's slowing down. He's taking the curve. That's how long he is, folks. Get him and we'll get out of here. Ethanol, ethanol, food stuff only. Achoo! Achoo! Woo! Here come the auto racks. SUVs. All dogs go to heaven, that's right. Whatever your version of heaven is, all dogs go there. Sorry about that, I was doing some adjusting. What does all that say? More SUVs. And I see the end. I don't know what that says either. Faramex auto rack tagged up with something that makes no sense. It's cool looking artwork though. Big articulated auto rack, bunch of cars in it. Look like pickup trucks in that. And it's like this one behind it, pickup trucks. I can see them. More pickup trucks. Pick 'em up trucks. Cool. Followed up by an auto rack with nothing in it. And stuff that I can't read. Anyways, there they go. That is gonna do it for me today, folks. I appreciate it. You guys are great. .400 axles is what I heard. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna call an afternoon, go get some lunch, and continue on about my day. All right, folks. We'll see you later on. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for me today here in Hamilton. I've had a great time, man. It was awesome. I love days in Hamilton like these where the trains are just non-stop, back to back. I don't have much time in between them. I got to hurry up to reposition myself. That's what makes it all fun. As long as you do it safely. Because, you know, if you're driving around, you're trying to hurry and you're not quite paying attention to detail, traffic, it could be a bad day. So you want to make sure you're safe. You want to make sure you're paying attention to detail. You want to make sure you're paying attention to all the traffic, pedestrians, everything about that, because, hey, you have to be safe. Just like when I tell you 25 feet back from any rail, and you'll be all right. You know, unless you're in a designated spot like I was earlier on this video, where I was standing on a roadway and not on ballast or anything like that. So, yeah, just all that stuff. But like I said, it's a wonderful afternoon. I want to go home and enjoy it and get this video made so I don't have to be up all evening. Kind of like I was, because I'm going to be swimming at 5 a.m. and getting up at 4 a.m. or 4:15 in the morning. That's tough, man. That ain't for the weak. But I enjoy swimming in the dark in the morning. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. You know what? You know what else is a good time? Hanging with you guys, my friends. That's always a good time, too. But I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button. You get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, helps the channel grow, helps me in that battle against the algorithm that pushes the big channels and keeps the small channels down. So helps me make a little revenue too, you know. So like I said, that's not the point of this, but you know, it's a plus. Anyways, folks, until we meet again out on the rails and any other towns that they run through, have a good day.